Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day and I'd like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. It's a big exciting week. It's a lot of big exciting weeks these days. If you listen to the podcast, you know we talk all the time about how many great titles there are out every single week. Gonna start with the Marvel guys. This is X-Men Gold number 30. I really hope the internet has not already spoiled this book for you. If you're an X-Men fan, you're really going to enjoy this. There's been a lot going on in the X-Men books. I've been saying a long time, it's a great time to be an X-fan with blue and gold and red and astonishing. This one's going to be a big deal. Wedding issues always are. So, like I say, stay off the internet, get down to your shop, enjoy that one. Lots of fun. Weapon H and Hunt for Wolverine, Claws of the Killer are some more of your X-related titles for the week. This Hunt for Wolverine stuff's been really solid. I know there's a lot of different titles and everybody immediately gets event fatigue, but if you're an X fan, if you're a Wolverine fan, if you just like cool stories and cool art, you're going to want to check some of this stuff out. Take a look at the different titles and the different art. See the one you like the best, all that good stuff. Cable rounds out your X books for the week. Going to be a lot of, well, I guess there already is a lot of talk about this guy these days. Is he going to get his own movie or what? Tony Stark, Iron Man number 1. It's a book I've been waiting for a little while. You can read more about this one in our newsletter. First issue of the new ongoing Iron Man title. Lots of fun there. First issue by Dan Slott. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 801, the last issue by Dan Slott. If you're a Spider-Man fan, this one's a bit of a tear-jerker. ASM's been a lot of fun for a long time. Good to see this title back on top. Look out for a new Spider-Man number 1 right around the corner. Peter Parker the Spectacular Annual. And Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows are some more of the Spider books for the week. This one's a lot of fun. Some of the extracurricular Spider-Verse stuff for you core Spidey fans. And Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider, rounds out your Spider stuff. Again, this one's been really solid. To be honest, it kind of surprised me how fast the fan base responded to this book. Everybody that reads it seems to like it, so if you've been holding out, you might want to grab that first trade paperback and see what all the hubbub's about. Speaking of hubbub, Avengers number 3, with my man Loki there on the cover. Everybody knows I'm a big Avengers fan. Everybody knows I'm a big Captain America fan. Red Skull right there. That's always fun. Ant-Man and the Wasp, number 2. A lot of talk about this guy these days. They've been getting a lot of trade paperbacks of the classic stuff back out. They're doing the $1 True Believer stuff for all these cool Ant-Man keys. So check out all that stuff and get ready for the movie because there's a lot more quality Ant-Man comics than you might think. Infinity Countdown, Black Widow. Love me some Black Widow. Infinity Countdown Champions. Kind of like Hunt for Wolverine. This stuff's been a lot of fun. There's going to be a whole lot of Infinity books rolling out because Marvel likes to put out books that say Infinity on it. So just jump on board now because the stories are fun, the art's cool. You don't have to read the whole kit and caboodle. Just follow the characters that you like. And speaking of champions, here they are taking on Alpha Flight. Fun stuff. Doctor Strange number 2. Number 1 is sold out, so if you pass that up, you're going to have to wait for the reprint. It should be out by the time number 3 comes. Grab number 2 before it's sold out. Daredevil number 604. Pretty sure this one's keeping his large numbering, and I hope that's the case. Love me some Daredevil. It's one of the best titles Marvel's done for a long time. And rounding out, Poe Dameron. It's your Star Wars book for the week. Always encouraging you guys to read one of the Star Wars books. Great week for the DC guys. Always is. They're just on fire these days. This is the biggest book in comics. This is Batman number 49. Tom King is soon to be legendary if he isn't already. We're always talking about Batman and Mr. Miracle and the fantastic job he's doing with everything he touches. Batman 50 is going to be one of the biggest books ever, so be on the lookout for that. Prelude to the Wedding, Red Hood, and Batman Sins of the Father, and Brave and Bold by the super awesome Liam Sharp, and Batwoman. Round out all your Bat stuff for the week, unless you count Harley Quinn. I do. Some think it's a Suicide Squad book at this point. Justice League #2 continues the relaunch of the biggest book in comics. Man of Steel continues Bendis' takeover of the whole super line. Green Lanterns and Aquaman rounds out your Rebirth proper. Damage and New Challengers are your new Age of Heroes books. A lot of stuff going on with those. Injustice is your video game tie-in book of the week. Future Quest Presents is your Hanna-Barbera book of the week. Been loving all the Hanna-Barbera stuff, especially Future Quest. Cave Carson is your Young Animal book, and Deathbed is your DC Vertigo book, because I'm always saying DC does a whole lot more than their Rebirth DCU stuff. And a great week for all the other guys too. Finally have a Buffy book to talk about. Always saying Buffyverse, but it's been a while since we had an actual Buffy. It's another season 12. Black Hammer Age of Doom is your creator-owned Dark Horse book of the week. Love me some Jeff Lemire. Hit Girl is probably your Image book of the week, unless you've been waiting for Moonshine from Brian Azzarello. If you don't know about crude curse words, Days of Hate, or Infidel, then you got to get to the Image website and check out all the different stuff that they do, because they do a million different titles that you may not know about. And they're all different and awesome. Shanghai Red is your #1 first issue, gotta have it, Image book of the week. Green Hornet and Battlestar Galactica are my Dynamite books of the week. Love me some Dynamite. But Planet of the Apes, man, come on. You know I love some Planet of the Apes. From good old Boom, along with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, your other Boom Studios book of the week. Shadow Man and Ninjak from Valiant. Always encouraging you guys to have a Valiant book on your list. I'm running out of breath. There's so many good books this week, like Archie Super Teens or Rick and Morty. And it's even a big week for the all ages, like Fraggle Rock. You'll have some Fraggle Rock, or My Little Pony, or Regular Show, or Scooby-Doo, or SpongeBob, or Steven Universe, or Teen Titans Go. That is a million great titles, so lots of great stuff to check out this week. Get down to your local comic shop, pick up something fun to read. That's all I got for you for this week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.